Welcome back to Roboquest. I've got limited time today, so we're going to jump right into the action. I have decided to try out the second class, which is the Ranger, who throws javelins and is stealthy. So we'll see how that goes. It's been a few days since I played this originally, so I've probably forgotten a lot of the controls. Let's see. So RB turns me invisible and makes people think I am here? Is this a decoy? Okay, that's what RB does. How do I... okay, so clicking the right stick throws a javelin, which sticks here, but I can recollect it if I want to. So I think it'll respawn in my hand if I wait long enough, but I also can grab it myself. So let's try it. Okay, well, I could always miss. That's one strategy. Let's try that again. Nope. Okay, so I keep assuming it's going to have like a ballistic arc, but if it does, it's a subtle one. There we go. Okay, that does a fair amount of damage, more than my bullets, certainly. And actually, it feels like that decoy might even be more effective than the shield I had last time as the original guy. Oh, crap. Okay, well, I was doing a bad job of dodging that. Wait, what's this? Oh, it's nothing. It's just a little crack. All right, that's cool. How do I leave? Looks like it's this way. Ow! Okay, yeah, so it looks like the little guys... Okay, my stealth is still charging up. I tried to use my stealth. Ah! Okay, yeah, the javelin. I gotta get better with this cursor if I'm gonna keep using the javelin. There we go. Come here. So I'm betting that I just don't have a normal melee attack. Like, I'm betting this javelin is it. And if I throw it up to a place I can't reach, oh gosh, stop it. If I throw it up to a place I can't reach, then I just have to wait for it to come back. So I gotta be careful where I throw it. Like, throwing it at that guy is fine, because I'm going to advance on him anyway. Ow, I just moved right into that bullet, didn't I? Okay, yeah, so it's good, particularly for, like, finishing enemies off. Okay, yeah. I am taking more damage than I'd like. It does knock them back a fair amount, which is nice. Open door? Wait, how do I... Oh, I forgot. Is there like a... Oh, there is. There's like a dodge under button. Oh, I hit that one. Dang it. Okay, well, let's equip the sheriff's carbine. And wah! Okay, which way was I actually supposed to go, though? I think this way. Okay, how fast does this fire? Not very fast, but honestly, this gun is much more my speed compared to the pistol. Oh, wow. Wait, what? Oh, that's a... Okay, I thought there was an enemy around me, but it was just that bomb. Like, taking more careful aim and then doing a lot of damage is much more my speed. Hold on. The Shredder. Oh, hey, good, I can repair. Okay, let's see if I can do a little bit better than I've been doing. Junk beam, what does that do? You know what, I'd rather try that out. What do you need? Oh, he needs 5 of that. Well, I don't have any of that. What do you want? Oh, you're welcome. Okay, so I don't have the keys. So I wonder, are the keys something that I'll eventually be picking up per level? Or are they things that I'll accumulate over the course of multiple missions? There we go. It does look like actually, despite how terribly you've seen me shooting, the javelin is actually pretty forgiving. It seems to do damage almost like in a radius around it when it lands. wonder why this is called a junk beam. Like, is there actual is it somehow made of junk particles? Is that a thing? Okay, let's go back to the carbine. But I'm not actually sure if it's carbine or carbine. I always said carbine a lot on my own, but then Dan Mode pronounces it carbine. And he's way more of a... Okay, I'm having trouble. It's almost like... You know how some games, like State of Decay, for instance, the cursor... Ow. The cursor actually slows down when you go over a zombie head. Like, you can pay attention to this and feel it happening. Like, if you're aiming just across the screen, and you go over a zombie, the zombie, like, your cursor will slow down, your camera will slow down as you're crossing the zombie's head, which makes it much easier to sort of aim and stick on the zombie, rather than sort of going back and forth across the zombie like you often do in shooters. If you're just a little bit, you know, if the controls are just a little bit hard to manage, you'll find yourself going back and forth across the same target until you finally land on it. Ow! Oh, I went right into that. Yeah, so we basically have like friction on zombie heads, so that you can stick to them. This game sometimes it feels like it has the opposite. Like, going over an enemy makes my cursor go faster instead of slowing down. So it's like it almost is pushing me. Ah, dang it! It's almost pushing me to miss. I don't think that's actually happening. I think it's probably just a perception on my part, but it does feel that way. Dang it. Dang it. I'm so bad at that. Alright, health is not great. I should probably see what my new perk is, though. Okay, so the javelin can get better, or the javelin can get better. Oh, I've got one less weapon slot? Wait, how many weapon slots do I have? You know what? Let's go sharpened spear. Yeah, I had that perk in my first game where I would actually heal when I put up my shield. And I don't have that here. Ow! Yeah, I keep like moving to intercept bullets. Like, I wasn't in the line of fire, but then I will move and become in the line of fire. Yeah, I don't know why my javelin throwing instincts are so far off. Like, I just keep aiming a little too high all the time. Of course, I'm doing that with my bullets, too. So Zedric says that actually the pronunciation carbine versus carbine is actually apparently, it's like the console war among gun people. That apparently nobody can agree. So, okay, good. I'm not crazy for having trouble with that. Carbine is what came to me naturally, but then after I heard Dan Mode say carbine enough, it started sticking in my head like maybe that's right. Alright, so let's heal and hope for the best. Oh, shush! Alright, restore some health, open the chest, and the Rhino LMG versus Volcano Rifle? Okay, we're getting the Volcano Rifle. I don't know what it does, but volcanoes are cool. Oh, that's what it does. It fires a big volcanic rock, I guess, and sets enemies on fire. Now, do they actually literally take damage over time, or... Okay, it looks like might have area effect. Okay, but it's slow, so going after, like, flying dudes... Okay, it does have area effect, which means it's going to be good against shield drones and good against little guys that cluster up. Oh, that thing is making the dudes. Okay. Okay, and it does do damage over time, just a small amount. It's not like it just starts rapidly declining them. Okay, oh, what's that? Hold on. I gotta find out what that weapon is, but first I gotta deal with this man. Hey, die. Okay. This is the Blunderbuss. Okay, you know what? As much as I like the carbine, We're switching to the blunderbuss. Just because. Because I want to know. Oh, it's a shotgun. That makes sense. Oh, that is... Okay, with my terrible aim, this is what I needed. Okay, see, look at that. Look, I can't... I still can't even hit him. Okay, there must be something generating these guys. Yes, there is. Whew, all right. By the way, I noticed when I was, like, setting up my broadcast, that, you know, a lot of the games that I play... Oh, wait, how do I get anywhere right now? Oh, here, this way. A lot of the games that I play, typically nobody's streaming them, right? Because either they're, like, little single-player indie games, or they're older games, or whatever. And so I was kind of surprised to see there's actually a fair number of people streaming this game. Like, I mean, it makes sense. The reason I was surprised was because I hadn't heard of it. And if I hadn't heard of a game, it's like, you know, obviously it doesn't exist. But, oh, a card. Yay. Wait, collect. Oh, I have to push a button to collect it. Weird. But now that I've played it, it doesn't surprise me that people like it. But I just didn't even realize. I mean, I imagine there's probably a nice community of people who are just very good at this game. And I'm not one of them, obviously. But... Oh, nice. Okay, that must have been a critical. Now, I'm not sure how criticals work in this game. Let me get away for a second. Got a new upgrade. Increases javelin damage against bosses, or just critical damage generally. Let's go against bosses. Okay, and we got the, oh, what is this? Mine launcher. Ooh. Deal with that in a second. Let's use this lava gun a little bit longer just to enjoy it, and then swap it for a mine launcher. Oh, gotcha. Will they stick to enemies? Looks like maybe. That's a definite maybe. So, this is a slow... Oh, gosh. Has this guy been messing with me that whole time? He has, hasn't he? So, this is a slow way to kill things. What is... Oh, there's been a guy there this whole time? Oh, there's... Ah, this whole... Oh, there's a whole laser man over there. Hold on a second. I'm not dealing with you yet. Let me make sure that I've taken care of everything here. Ah! Nope, I haven't. There you go. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, is there a generator for these guys? Probably. Yeah, I see it. Crap. Okay, this is going to go poorly for me. Wait, how do I want to get up. I want to get up high. I want to get up high. Fine, whatever. Ah. What is happening? I'm being tractor beamed. Oh crap, that laser guy. He's doing something to tractor beam me, isn't he? All right, okay. This is just gonna keep happening. I just want to get up high, which means going up here, I guess, and then up here, and then up here. I guess what I probably... Okay, here's the guy who's making all the little dudes. So I'm just gonna do that. Oh, that went not great. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. What was my... That's what I meant to do. And I'm dead. Not surprised, not surprised. Wasn't doing the best job. Whew. So Lackenstein asks, is this a coincidence that it looks like Borderlands? I mean, coincidence, I don't think it's deliberately trying to be Borderlands, but you're right, it's got very similar, it's got similar fonts, it's got that sort of like comic book aesthetic. Sniper rifle, okay, sure, let's try that. It's actually not that different from the carbine. By the way, I'm just going to pronounce that a different way every time I say it. I'm so bad at this. Like, the damage is higher, but the time between shots doesn't feel like it's that different. I think it could be that, like, once you get the shots to a certain amount of slowness, you're no longer even trying to fire them rapid fire. Like, you are taking careful aim with each shot. And if that's the case, then, you know, having a bolt action rifle versus just a slow repeater, isn't that, what the heck? It's just not that different. Okay, well, that helps a little bit. I just realized that I had a scope, which makes sense for a sniper rifle, I guess. Oh, man, see, it still feels like... Oh, you know what I've been feeling as, like, the opposite of friction on the enemies? I think I've just been feeling a lot of weapon sway. I think the weapon just has a ton of sway, and so I'll frequently think I'm on target, and then it'll sway out of reach. And, yeah, like right there. It'll sway out of reach, and I'll feel like what it did was just accelerate as soon as it hit the enemy, and forcing me to miss. But actually, it was just random movement. And sometimes, like basically, if the random movement is in the direction of my existing movement, at the time when I try to, wait, what is this? Can I walk on this? At the time that I'm trying... Oh, what? Oh, what? At the time that I'm trying to hit an enemy, then it'll feel like I'm accelerating past their head, like their head is slippery. I think I remember liking the... Oh, I really like the blunderbuss, though. And then we've got this thing, which I'm not sure what the power cell is for. So let's grab that, and whee! All right, where's my exit? Yeah, the humor in this... So people are still talking about the whole Borderlands question. The humor in this game is not quite Borderlands. Like, Borderlands always felt like it was almost like... I mean, the whole game seemed like had the same attitude as Claptrap, you know, where it's just like saying the most audacious thing to be funny all the time. And they also had a little bit of like a like a melodramatic vibe whenever they weren't making jokes. And this game just seems like it's more just lighthearted across the board. Like it's not trying to be like aggressively funny. It's just light, which is a different vibe. Okay, so we've got the Thumper. Let's switch. I've been having trouble with the sniper rifle. Let's do the Thumper. Oh, okay. So it's a delayed. Okay. Hey, would you get away? Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. Okay, this is not helping. Okay, so if it hits the enemy directly, it explodes immediately. What is that? Igniter gun? Okay, well, I'm not having a lot of fun with this, so let's... So it mostly just sets them on fire. Okay. So it's a tiny little gun. Oh, wait, is it homing? Oh, and it fires more frequently. So it feels like it's either homing or just... It's got a lot of forgiveness. Yeah, it almost fires like a Halo Needler. Oh, this might solve my problem. My problem being that I can't hit anything. Increases damage in stealth, and attacking no longer breaks it, but it's shorter. Actually, I keep assuming that stealth would be maintained when I attack. And so now that'll be true. So now I can be like, I'm invisible, and I'm attacking you, and you don't know it. Okay. Okay, that works. I like that perk. Okay. Yeah, so I genuinely do not have a melee attack when I don't have a javelin. So it's interesting. So I like the trade-off of this gun. Yikes. Oh, so I could have been riding these rails this whole time. Yeah. Oh, dang it. But yeah, the trade-off where it makes it much easier to hit, but it just takes longer to kill enemies is fine for me. Like, I mean, I was already losing time by missing enemies. So losing time due to, you know, my gun just having only dot damage, not a problem. Oh, wait, that guy. Is that a guy that I want to try to kill quickly? Does he have, like, a lot of loot or something? The guy who was up on that rail. I feel like I've seen him, like, 3 times now. And every time, he gets away before I can kill him. I think that means that that's the challenge. Basically, me failing at something is an indicator that that's the goal. Oh, so Raneth Court says that, yeah, the rail guys have healing drops. He's not sure if what they're worth in terms of experience and stuff, but he says that they drop heals. Okay, I gotta leave in 10 minutes, so let's hope I die soon. I mean, I think that's probably pretty inevitable. Windmill rifle. Absolutely. Do we know why it's called a windmill rifle? Oh, is it because it's just got a rotary barrel? That's all. It's like a Gatling gun, basically. Oh, it gets faster and faster as I fire? Well, the fact that I can't hit for crap is making this a little tougher. I get the sense that because this is meant to be sort of a kind of a show-offy, high skill ceiling game. Oh, come on. I think they might deliberately be helping me less with the console controller. Like, if I was playing Call of Duty or something, it would be trying a lot harder to sort of help me hit. Instead of making me sort of pay a trade-off to get a gun that's easy to hit with, it would just be helping me a lot more in general. And that's it's kind of what I'm used to. Oh, taking down enemies in stealth lengthens it? Okay, sure. That doesn't help if I don't take down any enemies. Oh, crap. Big nasty. Okay. Okay, I feel like... okay, I keep getting hit by other guys. Well, I'm trying to hit this guy. Like, this guy's got a lot of my focus. Nope, 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 stop. There we go. All right, let's... What, is that a better... Oh, it's an elephant gun. Oh, stop shooting me. Okay, let's get as many heals as we can. We're kind of in trouble, though. Elephant gun. It's so tiny. Okay, sure. What's this way? Okay, so actually... less damage than the blunderbuss on average, but it's just got more area effect to it when it at the point of impact. Oh, but I'm not hitting that thing at all. Dang, and I'm dead. I've only got 9 minutes left, so I don't think I can start another run. But what have we learned today? So I do really like the Ranger in theory. I think the fact that I struggle to get my crosshair on things means that the Ranger is tough, because you really have to be like nailing those javelin hits in order to do well with it, and I just was not. I also kept forgetting to use stealth, which, was kind of a problem. So I don't know. Let's eventually I'll unlock some more classes. I'm not sure how. Okay, 750 enemies, I'll get this one. Taking out a boss in Chapter 2, I'll get this one. Upgrading my base... I can upgrade my base camp? I didn't even know that was a thing I could do. Anyway, I still really like this game, and it's I don't know. Now I'm kind of divided between this one and El Paso Elsewhere as the game that I should play when I've only got half an hour. Because I think we got some, I don't know, we got something out of this while we were going. And we got a nice discussion of, the aesthetics of Borderlands and how sort of crosshair friction works, right? So this was worthwhile. That's not the right button. This is the right button. Let me see what I missed in the chat. I'm sure it was a ton. Dr. Lexi, yeah, kind of like the flat cannon from Unreal Tournament. I don't remember the flat cannon that much, but I think you're probably right. Peroxidus wants to know when I'm playing Modern Warfare 3. So I have played a little bit of the multiplayer already on my own. I was debating whether or not I wanted to stream it, because I'm just getting worse and worse at this game every year, at Modern Warfare 3 every year. Because I had a really good match. Like when I first sat down last night to play, I had a really good match. So I was like, I should start recording this so that I can, put up some, whatever, some nice, like, clips of me nailing some fools. And then the next 5 matches I had were disasters, where my entire team was just getting smoked by people who, clearly do very little besides play this game, but besides play Modern Warfare 3, just Call of Duty in general. And I would be, a lot of the maps, actually, it's been fun to check it out, because a lot of the maps are, as far as I can tell, all of the maps are older maps from earlier in the franchise, ones that I recognize from like Modern Warfare 2, like the original Modern Warfare 2. And so that's been a lot of fun to sort of like, go back to Quarry, go back to, what was it called? High Rise, like a lot of those really sort of familiar maps, see how they look different. Rundown looks really different. I think they really sort of brighten it up quite a bit. So anyway, so that's been fun. But my memory of those levels is not good enough for me to be able to play them like a pro. And so we've got all these people who are they remember those maps a lot better than I do. And they've been playing basically since, early access release, or whatever, since the beta release. They've been playing this game, and they just know it so much better than I do. And I'm just getting annihilated. So I don't know how much fun it would be to watch me play at this stage. And then, Proxys, I don't know, the single-player campaign, I have done a few streams of Call of Duty single-player campaigns, but like they all tend to be mostly just about the spectacle of the game. There's not as much to discuss, especially with all the dialogue going on. So I'm not sure. I'm having an internal debate about what kind of Call of Duty streaming I want to do this year. Brandon Court says, yeah, with so little dev time, it makes sense that they only remade old maps. Yeah, exactly. Like from what I've heard, and I don't have any insider knowledge about this. From what I've heard, Modern Warfare 3, basically the Call of Duty schedule has usually been like clockwork, with like new Call of Duty games coming from different studios every year. So that, they could basically stay on a schedule. They have like 2 or 3 different like lead studios that are all constantly working on Call of Duty, so they can come out every single year, but still each of them be a game that took multiple years to make. But apparently that schedule had a hiccup. Something got delayed. And so Modern Warfare 3 had to be made in a short amount of time to fill the gap. And because of that, yeah, it makes it like multiplayer maps. They seem small compared to, say, big single-player campaigns. But while it takes a lot less time in terms of like scripting the narrative, like that's not going on in a multiplayer game. The amount of like testing that you have to put a multiplayer map through to find all of the weird balance problems, to find all the exploits, to find all the places where it just isn't fun to play, like that takes a lot of time. And if you can take a map that you already know works because of a lot of positive past experience, a lot of positive feedback from fans, and just start with that as your base, that can go so much better than the alternative. So yeah, so that makes sense today. I mean, but it's kind of fun because, my favorite maps oftentimes in a Call of Duty game are the ones that are nostalgic. It's like the ones that, like, the favorite map from some past iteration. Just having a bunch of those maps together in one place, I mean, you kind of can't go wrong with that. Having brand new maps is neat, but having, like, your favorite maps, I don't know, it's kind of hard to beat that. I mean, it's not like they change up the maps in, baseball. People playing the same map in baseball for over 100 years. So, it's okay to have a competitive game that has a stable map. Anyway, I have to go pick up my son at school, so let's wrap this up with a subscribe button and links to other videos. And if I come back and keep playing more Roboquest, that's going to go there. We'll have to see, because I do also still want to get through El Paso Elsewhere, and they kind of fit into the same category in my schedule, so we'll see how it goes. Also, I suck at this game.